So the other day, I was cleaning out some social media stuff and going through a feature that I didn't really know existed until I stumbled on it. In my Twitter, whenever someone messages you who there's not a follower relationship with, you get to approve that message. Somehow I didn't get notified about this, but whatever the reason is, I stumbled on it and saw a queue of messages to approve. Most of course, were spam, but there was one there of someone who caught one of the videos I did last year about ADHD, where I talked about how I lived with undiagnosed ADHD for a good solid 20 years as an adult, and finally got diagnosed in my 30s and started to figure it out. You know, and this person said that they had watched my video, and it was just what they needed to hear, and that they were going to go talk to their doctor and get things figured out. What a feeling. That's exactly what you hope for when you sit down to make a piece of content like that, where you bare your soul in the hopes that someone else might not have to suffer what you suffered. It's just beautiful. And it got me thinking about where I was then when I was staring up the mountain at this ADHD diagnosis and starting to realize that my life and all the surprising failures and inability to live up to expectations could be fit into this ADHD calculus and explained by an executive function deficit, inability to do the constant daily tugging at life's threads that most normal people do. And if you have ADHD, you just lose track of so easily. I look back on that time because now things have gotten a lot better. Things have gotten a lot better. Um, it's been about 5 years I've been on this upward climb now, and about 4 years since my diagnosis. And during that time, I've lost over 300 pounds. I've gotten my health back in order. I've cured my hypertension. I've um, weaned myself off of any number of medications. And I have managed to go through a two-stage sort of transformation that began with changing myself into a person that I could respect and love. And then once I'd gotten far enough along that path, to start to change the life around me so that it began to match the person who was inside of me. And there was terrific loneliness through both of these stages. I'm living through a period right now where things are really good, where things are really coming together. I've been blessed. I know I've worked hard, but I'm under no illusions that I could possibly have earned the good things that have come to me and the good people who have come into my life. I could get into detail about any number of these things, and I'm sure I will. But the point of this message is just to offer that it gets better. I need you to know that. And I guess I need to remind myself of that too. Because it's very easy at any stage of life you're at to be caught up with the daily problems and squabbles. And as we go into an election season here in the United States, it's very easy to get pulled along by discussions and topics that you really have no influence over. Not really. And it can be really difficult to feel like things are getting better. But they do. They do. Thanks, friends. It's such a privilege to be able to talk to you like this, and it's not one that I take lightly. I wish you fortitude and faith and fun in this beautiful process of exploration that we're all committed to by being born here on Earth. I love you all, so please take good care of yourself and be good to each other. We'll see each other again soon.